I wanted to address a little bit the relationship between stress and change. We all know that change is stressful. That's why there's often resistance to change. We sometimes don't give enough thought to the importance of stability in organizations. But we do a lot of things to make organizations stable, predictable places, and it's very good that they are. If we have stability, people know what to expect, they know their roles, and the services and goods that are produced can be maintained at a high level of quality. So stability enables much of that. However, we also know that we live in a world that is changing quickly because of things like technology and social changes and globalizations and market changes and whatnot. And so while we need to produce stable systems in organizations, we also have to be prepared to change in organizations and deal with the stress of change, because that is something that is experienced in organizations and in our lives. But what I like about understanding stress is that we have to understand that not all stress is bad stress. There's a difference between eustress and de-stress. Eustress is functional stress, and de-stress is dysfunctional stress. And as you learned in this chapter, that moderate levels of stress in which people have resources to deal with that stress and control their environment are actually functional levels of stress. And it's good that we have that challenge in our lives, that tension in our lives. There's a creative tension. There's a tension to productive change. And in leading change, it's often gauging where you are at and where others are at. Are you at that midpoint where there is some stress, some challenge, but people have resources to address that change, and people are engaged in dealing with that challenge that they're facing. De-stress can be not enough stress, as well as too much stress, and so there's a fine line between too much and too little and functional stress. So I imagine that this class at times was stressful. I hope that for most of the times it was eustress rather than distress. Well, take care. Bye now.